Most people gonna go for the 95s, OG colorway. Look at that. Very dope. These are gonna sell out for sure. Not even a question about it. Yo, what's happening? It's your man OG Bo Beast TV. Coming to you today, no special video. What's good? What's happening YouTube? It's your man OG Bo Beast, and I'm back with another video for you today. All right, y'all. Today I just got a couple pair of shoes I want to go over that's loaded up on the sneakers app. It's been a crazy last couple of days, man. So we're gonna talk about the things that been happening, couple shock drops, a bunch of shoes that's about to drop that I know everybody want to get. So we're gonna talk about it. But before we do that, please make sure if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. You know I reply to all comments. It's your man OG Bo Beast. Let's get right into it. All right, y'all. Boom. So yesterday, tell me why I'm chilling. I'm at work. So about 1 o'clock. I got a meeting on Teams or whatever. So I put my phone down right in front of me. And then some tell me to look at my phone about 15 minutes later, and I realized I had access to the Jordan 5 Wolf Gray. Of course, all the sizes were sold out. I was disappointed because for the last 2 days, I had tried to get exclusive access on Finish Line JD Sports, which I usually do get. I'm thinking I didn't get it this time because my points is kind of low because I used a bunch of points on a $20 reward or something like that recently. And so I had slightly under 2,000 points and I didn't get access, but I know some people did. But yo, I was not expecting that shot drop. I mean, that exclusive access. And I was just a few minutes too late. So then today, if you don't know, they dropped another exclusive access with on sneakers for the Air Max 95 OG Neon. And I was just like, yo, I didn't get exclusive access for that. I don't blame Nike. You know, they gave it to me yesterday. I didn't do it. I missed it. But it's crazy because I've been on my phone all morning and then I put it down for 15 minutes and just like that. So lesson learned, at the top of the hours, be paying attention to your phone, especially around 1 o'clock if you're on the East Coast time. But it is what it is, y'all. But let's jump right into it and see what's going on. So today, February 26th, you see that these Shade 000 Luxe Truffles drop 170, sold out, right? Instant sellout. I did say I wanted to get these, y'all. I did. But the way it's going with all these sneakers coming out, I had to be more selective. So I said, no, I'm going to let these ride. And they sold out instantly. So it is what it is, man. I'm going to have to get them on the back end. I love the brown and the leather on these, and the materials look dope. So leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about these. Was you able to cop these shades today? But this is a very dope shoe. I knew it was going to sell out, and it did. All right, but let's keep it moving. Tomorrow, we got those Air Force One LeBron Voltage Greens dropping. We already kind of talked about those. So, like I said, I don't think they're going to sell out, mainly because all them Kobe Air Force Ones that dropped and kind of watered it down. You did have the Ja Ones Swarovski Crystal that's just dropped last week. Those sold out. They actually restocked yesterday. They had a 10.5 and 11.5 on Foot Locker, but they did not have an 11, so I just let them be. I'm not getting a shoe if I can't get my right size, so it is what it is. Leave a comment. Let me know how y'all think these gonna do. The big story for tomorrow, of course, you see you got all this Jordan Union gear that's dropping tomorrow. You got the shorts, long sleeve shirts, all this stuff dropping. But then the big story tomorrow is obviously these Air Jordan 1 Union Fragment Black and Varsity Red. Only $205 retail. Super dope. A lot of people already been showing them online that they got them from other raffles and things like that. But they drop on sneakers tomorrow. Everybody gonna go for them. Good luck. I'm definitely gonna try to get these. So be on the lookout for those tomorrow. But we already talked about those. So we're not going to hit on too much stuff we already talked about, of course. Also tomorrow, those foam posits dropping. And then on Saturday, those Wolf Grays drop. So here's my theory. If I don't get the Jordan 1 Unions, I might just go for the Wolf Grays on Saturday. Hopefully NEX has them and I can get them for the low, because that I think it's $220, $230 price tag. $220 price tag is kind of steep, but it is what it is, man. Especially if I don't get them unions, I'm gonna be feeling a little bit upset about that, but we'll see. But let's keep it moving and look at something we haven't looked at. All right, so March 3rd, you got LeBron 23 Elite Good in, is that say Good Intentions? Good Intentions, hyper pink and black. LeBron 23 has been dropping. You know, when LeBron drop a shoe, you know it's gonna be crazy colorways and themes. At this point, they're just trying to scrape up the last little bit they can, because it's looking like it's gonna be LeBron's last season. I'd be highly surprised if he come back, but then again, I don't know, that is LeBron. So we'll see what happens, but let me know how you feel about these. I'm cool on these. I do want to get me a pair of 23s before it's all said and done, but I know I can wait and catch these at the outlet for sure, so I'm not in a rush at all. But let me know how you feel about the LeBron 23s. All right, what else we got? Dropping now. March 5th, we got the Air Max 90 Anthracite Neon Yellow 135. All right, March 5th. So basically, you got a Air Max 90 version of the 95 OGs that's dropping anthracite, neon, white laces, gray, black. These are actually dope. I wouldn't be surprised if these sold out. Mark my words. And for 135, this is a very dope shoe. Kind of a consolation prize if you're not gonna get those Air Max 95s, but you know, it is what it is. But those is pretty dope. Let me know how you feel about those. Not getting them, but that's a dope shoe, I think. I love Air Max 90s. And then that same day, right, of course you got the 95s. So I'm assuming most people are gonna go for the 95s OG colorway. Look at that. Very dope. These are gonna sell out for sure, not even a question about it. Retail is $190. These are the women's, by the way. They got men's too. Let's go to the men's. Those are the women's. Let's see what we got. The men's right here. I don't think it's a difference in price, or is it? That's a good question. The men's also $190, big bubble. All right, very dope. I had a couple of Air Max 95 OGs. I still got one. I sold one. But look at that. This is the classic. I had those Jordan 4 neon 95 theme Jordan 4s. Very dope. I got rid of those too before I even wore them. But this is the actual shoe right here. So a lot of sneakerheads want these, this OG pair. And it might not be a bad consolation prize if you don't get the unions, you don't get the Wolf Gray 5s. Because Air Max 95 is definitely a wearable shoe, straight to foot. So leave a comment, let me know how you feel about these. This is going to be a strategic one for me. And so we'll see what happens. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. I told y'all we're going to make this one quick today. What else we got? So, boom, March 6th, you got the Nike Air Griffey Max 1 in a different colorway. Same colorways released about 5-6 years ago, just like they did the freshwater over again. Crazy, because I had the freshwater, bought it for retail. I ain't gonna lie, sold it for like $350 or something like that. And then they dropped again. I was like, damn. So these shoes gonna always come back. This is an iconic vintage shoe that everybody likes, the Griffey. Yeah, let me know how you feel about this colorway. I'm not too big on this colorway. I like it. I like the shoe, but I'm not too big on this colorway personally to get these. These is $180 with that Vault colorway and that royal blue. Not a bad shoe at all if you're looking for some Griffeys. If you're looking for some stompers, but for me, I'm gonna pass on these. I would prefer the freshwaters if anything, but I'm good on those. All right, and then let's see what else we got. So after the Griffeys on the 6th, then boom, we got the Air Jordan 4 Retro Lakers, but they calling them Imperial Purple. Again, I want these probably more. Maybe I want the unions more because they're a little bit more limited and special, but then these are number 2. Then I would say the Wolf Gray 5s is number 3 for me. Maybe even the Air Max 95s, but yeah, I want these 4s for sure. I think it's a dope shoe. We already looked at these, so I ain't even gonna click on them. You know the deal. March 7th, basically the Saturday after this upcoming Saturday. So see how these go. I think they should pretty much sell out. Nike Air on the back, dope colorway, get a friends and family vibe for the Travis Scott, so you already know what's going on with those. All right, and then March 7th also, you got a pair of women's Air Jordan 1 High OG. These are called Psychic Blue and Pale Ivory 185. Check these out. They got like a cotton material on the Nike swoosh, like a nappy cotton suede, rather I'm saying cotton suede, and the same thing on the front of the top of the toe box. You see you got the little barrettes or whatever the case may be on the strings. Definitely a women's shoe. These are going to sit, but it's a cool shoe. Jordan 1s really can't go wrong with any combination of color for the most part. That pale ivory materials look good, so let me know how you feel about those for a women's shoe. Yeah, we're going to keep it moving. So after those, I think it's one more pair that I want to jump into that's interesting. So yeah, so you know, of course, Nike owns Converse, so that's why you get the shades and all of that. But you got these Cons Blue for 130. Very interesting shoe. Got the big star on the side, the Converse star. It's almost like a Converse All-Star made into more like a tennis shoe. Reminds me of a Grant Hill Feli type of shoe. Very interesting shoe. I don't know where they're going with this, but yeah, it's a bulky shoe for sure. 130, and that's available on the 13th of March, 2 Saturdays from now. Let me know how you feel about these right here. Very interesting shoe, but it is a little bit of a theme with these, right? I'm gonna show y'all in a second. So you never know. These may kind of go a little bit, but I don't know what the deal is with that. So along with those, you also have some Kentucky gear. You got a Kentucky Cons Wildcat jersey, and then you got the shorts to match. So the jersey don't look too bad, kind of the same theme as the shoes. So basically, instead of a Nike, you got Cons on there. And you got the shorts as well. Shorts is 80. The jersey is 120. So if you want to rock that whole fit, which I'm sure somebody does, especially Kentucky fans, you got it right there, y'all. So that's what's pretty much going on the sneakers app for right now. I think that's it. Let me make sure. I don't think it's nothing else. Of course, then the foam posits, right? That's why I checked. Them UNC foam posits, University Blue, whatever you want to call them, they drop on the 27th of March. We already looked at those. So if you're a foam posit fan, you know what to do with those. And then let's see what's in stock. So what's in stock? Anything interested on these Air Jordan 6 Paris Saint-Germain metallic silver dropped. They actually pretty much sold out. There's a couple big sizes left, 10, 9.5, 9. So they did the thing. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about these. I couldn't see myself getting these at this time. Back in the day, I would have just got these just because. But yeah. Air Jordan 3. So yeah, those Air Jordan 3 denim Levi's dropped. The black pair sold out quickly, and then I'm pretty sure the blue denim pair, they ended up pushing them back, I heard, because of QC issues, but then they dropped and sold out because you see you only got small sizes on the in stock for those. And these GT Future metallic red bronze, a lot of ballers bought these. Very interesting shoe. Still got a few big sizes on these, 10.5, 10, 9.5, 17, 18, 200 though. I know my guy at work got these. He a ball player, and so this is probably a cold shoe to hoop in for sure. Nothing else, it looks good. It's a dope looking shoe. Got that foam posit shell on it, if that's what I think it is, and it's a cool looking shoe. So yeah, those are that. So but that's about it, y'all. Just wanted to hit y'all with what was upcoming and new. Big news tomorrow, those unions. So if I hit the unions, I'm gonna come back and let y'all know. Air Max 95 dropping. Then of course those Wolf Gray 5s is dropping, and then the Laker 4s is dropping. So that's what's coming up, man. Leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you plan on copping or not copping in the comments, or what you did cop this week, because a lot dropped this week. And we gonna do it like that, man. It's your man OG Bo Beats. Holla at your boy, and I'm out. Peace.